지친 하루 끝 문득 들려온 너의 목소리 따뜻한 그 말 조용히 피어난 노란 봄 웃는 네 모습을 보면 괜히 심장이 빨라지고 너랑 걷는 이 길 위에 시간이 멈췄으면 해 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 그 어떤 말보다 우린 깊게 이어져 지금 이 느낌 그대로 계속 바라볼래 조금만 더 이렇게 걷자 지금이 너무 좋아서
Williams getting to it first. Suns have it working from right to left. They're wearing their whites tonight. Suns across their chest, trimmed in orange and purple. Miami in the reds with Miami across their chest in white. As Dylan Brooks gets it on the left block, bodying up against Norm Powell, who knocks it loose. It's going to go out of bounds on the near side, and the Suns will have 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, a lot of similar bodies on the floor for both these teams matching up. You know, Mark Williams definitely has an advantage on Bam Adebayo, but everybody else matches up pretty well.
He's got 3 to 4 inches on Bam as now O'Neal gets open for 3 left side. It rims over the backboard and comes down like a Plinko board from Price is Right. That's the second Price is Right mention of the night. Maybe I've got a fixation on that right now. 11:35 left to go, quarter number 1. And we are scoreless here in Miami. The Heat coming off of a loss at Oklahoma City. Now have lost 3 straight coming in. As I mentioned, though, 13-6 here at home, where they have been excellent this season. Bam Adebayo driving on Mark Williams, takes him to the left block, backs him down, then turns, shoots a fadeaway, and hits it from the dotted line. First points of the night for the Heat and Bam Adebayo, whose numbers have been down this season, but he gets it off to a good start here. Booker weaving through traffic, fades in the lane, and knocks it down from the right elbow, and evens the game at 2.
Just gets to his spot so easily.
Tyler Hero, who patterns his game off of Devin Booker's game, and he's talked about it before, gives it up to Bam Adebayo for a 3, and he hits it straight away to put the Heat up 5-2, all behind Bam. Booker lobs to Williams, posting against the smaller Wiggins in the lane. He throws it out to O'Neal, and now Booker gets it back between the rings. 10 on the shot clock. Williams sets the screen. Booker dribbles to his left, lobs to Mark. Right side, it's Gillespie for 3, and that's good for Colin.
And that's just like throwing the ball into the post with Mark. It forces the double team on the pick and roll, or maybe not a double team, but they have to come off shooters, and Mark does a great job distributing the ball.
Now Tyler Hero just lobs a shot off the backboard and hits it, but it is waved off because the contact with Devin Booker came before the shot, says Jason Goldenberg. Our officials tonight, Ed Malloy, the crew chief, along with Jason and John Conley out there as well. Wiggins is going to inbound after the foul called on Devin Booker. We're tied at 5, 1:45 off of the clock here in the first. Tyler Hero takes the shot at the top of the arc, drives in the lanes, blocked by Williams at the rim. A whistle goaltend. That was Conley on the far side that called the goaltend.
Right out of his hand. It didn't even get above the rim to be coming down.
Just saw it again, and I agree with you. It didn't look like it was coming down. It looked like it was just reaching the apex when Mark Williams blocked it. Now Booker driving on Powell. Stops at the right block. Powell knocks it loose. Booker gets it back, turns to the baseline, puts it off the window and in. Through the contact, Devin Booker able to finish and tie the game at 7. Now Hero left alone, left corner for 3, left it short, and Gillespie has the rebound. Colin already hit his first 3 of the night. That's an encouraging sign. He's had a couple down shooting nights in a row. Booker open on the left side. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Bounces it outside, now steps back for a 3, and he put too much on that. Comes off the window, and Davion Mitchell climbs high for the rebound, gives it to Hero in transition. Now he's bodied up by Gillespie. Wiggins is open for 3 in the left corner. No good. Bam Adebayo climbs the back of Booker to slap the ball away, and it's taken by Brooks, who finds Williams in transition, but he misses the running left-hander. And the Heat get it back the other way. Hero finding Powell. He up fakes, then shoots a 3 left side, and it goes halfway down and pops out. Wiggins is there to tip it up and in.
Devin having a conversation with Ed Malloy about Bam Adebayo over his back.
Yeah, he took a piggyback ride on Book. Got away with it. Now Booker driving the right block. Stops underneath the hoop. He's going to throw it to Williams in the lane for the jam time. Good improvisation by Devin Booker, who got caught up underneath the basket.
getting to a spot where Devin can find it.
The arc off the high glass goes for Tyler Hero, and the Heat retake a 2-point lead, 11-9, 8:20 left, quarter number one. Booker driving on the left side, had it batted away from behind by Wiggins. Now the Heat are going to race the other way. Wiggins will jam it off the dish from Tyler Hero, and it's a 4-point Miami lead, 13-9, as we are nearly 4 minutes into quarter number one. Andrew Wiggins has 4 points on the night. Royce O'Neal gives it up to Booker on the right wing. He's got Wiggins defending, backs it out beyond the arc to Brooks, right side in the corner. Penetrates baseline, floater up, around the rim, no. Tip up, no for Williams. And O'Neal got a hand on it, but it's taken by Powell. Ahead to Hero, spins on Brooks to the left wing, then drives him to the baseline, pushes off, and we're going to get a foul on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, you just have to keep playing through it. The physicality in this game is probably going to be on the higher side. We've seen a couple of plays already, so just play through it, keep your head about you.
Both teams ready for it coming in and talking about each other's physical play and defensive nature so far this season. That's the identity. As Adebayo gives it to Hero on the right wing. He drives on Booker, gets all the way under the basket, then wraps it back around to the top of the arc. Williams switched on Hero, throws left corner. Powell's open for three, and he missed another one. Rebound, Mark Williams. Norm Powell's both attempts from three looked good, but just rimmed off. And now Williams taps it to Booker on the far side. He had to save it to Brooks. He fumbles it out of bounds, but it's off Powell. And the Suns will have 13 to shoot it.
Yeah, against defensive-minded teams, you really have to have crisp passes. Again, Royce O'Neal will be phenomenal with his ball fake, getting him out of position. Oh, what a play.
Great inbounds pass to Booker, who had great position, took Wiggins to the rim, but couldn't hit the shot. Wiggins fouled him, and now Devin's going to get to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a great design play. You put the two guys in the middle of the lane, and you run Colin Gillespie, kind of like a circle screen off at Devin. And not only does he take his man with him, but he's able to brush Devin's defender, which gave him the inside position right about in that restricted line zone down there.
First free throw attempt of the night for either team, and it's good for Devin Booker, who's shooting 86%, comes in averaging 25.3 points a game. That's 18th best in the NBA. Also in the top 20 in assists at 6.3 a game. And he makes the second free throw as well, and it's a 2-point game. Miami up 13-11. Adebayo driving on Mark Williams. A step-back jumper is good from 17 feet away for Bam Adebayo, who shows off his mid-range game, and he's got 7 points on 3 of 3 shooting. Royce O'Neal brings it up the left wing. Lobs to Booker beyond the arc. He penetrates on Hero, gets bumped and fouled as he finds Gillespie for three. And Colin hasn't drawn iron on both his shots. That one doesn't count, as it came after the foul on Tyler Hero. We get a timeout on the floor. 6:52 left to play in quarter number one. It's Miami 15, Phoenix 11.
I got heat, if it's up, let it bleed. And girl, you know I love you, love you, love you. I love you, love you, love you. I won't plan, I wanna buy you, buy you, buy you. I love you, love you, love you. Cause you always so loyal, loyal, loyal. I love you, love you, love you. I won't plan, I wanna buy you, buy you, buy you. And girl, you know I love you, love you, love you. See many times I shine away my spirit, but it does not be alright. Before you plot against me, just know I prayed against it. Think twice. I swear my heart's supposed to be no gummy, I fucking spice. Couldn't walk around in my shoes when you see me come correct, but that's just nice. Circle stay tight, no room for disguise. Chop, chop, I did chop all night. I look back at all and I'm all summarize. Stepping clean, maybe with the headline. Stepping clean, maybe with the headline. Chop, chop, I did chop on. Chop, chop, I did chop on. Chop on, chop, chop, I did chop all night. I make us so deep, deep, deep. So the things you just can't see. Now somebody see the game, I know it's sad. I can't bring her home with me. Mama tears on the phone line, heavy in my chest. It hurt when I hear her weep. Dreams feel so distant when the nights get cold and when the wonders like Jah like gold cover me. Voices in my head say Luke, just believe. Signs are shining to read my spirit, but it did not be alright. Before you plot against me, just know I prayed against it. Think twice. I swear my heart's supposed to be no, but me ain't talking spice. Could've walked around in my shoes when you see me come correct, but the jack nice. Secret stay tight, no room for disguise. Chop, chop, I chop all night. I look back at told and I'm gonna summarize. Stepping clean, make me read the headline. Stepping clean, make me read the headline. Chop, chop, I chop on. Chop, chop, I chop on. Chop on, chop, chop, I chop on night. Now the sun don't set on my victories. I'm a product of the pain and the memories. Every scar my skin is a melody. Every loss that I took give me energy. See me now, I'm alive, I'm glowing. Fantasies in the dirt, they keep growing. But they tried to bury turn golden. But they tried to bury turn golden.
Let's keep a look at, and Jordan Ott certainly always has his eye on. 11-9 so far in shots attempted. The Heat leading that. And now Royce O'Neal, the inbound far side. He lobs it across court to Devin Booker, who drives on Wiggins to the left block. Wraparound pass O'Neal. Right side Brooks spotting up for three. That's around the rim, no good. And Wiggins the rebound for the Heat. Here comes Tyler Hero up the left wing. Crosses over on Royce O'Neal. Gets up in the air and swings right corner to Jaquez, who just checked in. He penetrates and throws it out to an open Adebayo. Now Hero all alone for three, and he hits it in the right corner.
Yeah, that's really good ball movement by the Miami Heat. And we see them pushing the ball. What John Crotty talked about in the pregame conversation. Now they're trying to speed up their offense.
Here's Booker trying to fade away over Hero. That's no good from the right elbow, and Norm Powell has the rebound. Miami with its biggest lead, 18-11. Powell, a step back three, is around the rim, no good. Mark Williams takes it away from Royce O'Neal, and now here comes Dylan Brooks, right-handing it across the timeline. He drives on Jaquez, takes him up to the rim, and lays it in off the window.
Well, that was pretty easy. Just dribble the ball down the floor and get a layup right at the rim. Nice play.
Now Brooks takes a shove to the neck. And again, the officials letting some physicality go here tonight as Hero drives to the left elbow on Grayson Allen, who just checked in. Left corner, it goes to Wiggins, and they work it around the perimeter. Right corner to Adebayo for three, and he hit it again. Bam Adebayo's made both his threes tonight. He's jumped up how many he's been shooting dramatically over the last couple of seasons, and it's helped the Miami Heat as they now take an 8-point lead, 21-13, and get a rebound off a miss from Mark Williams. Adebayo to the left elbow, steps past Williams, floats it up in the lane, can't get it, and Williams knocks it over to Grayson Allen. Here come the Suns with numbers. Allen to the trailing Brooks at the top of the arc. He dribbles against Tyler Hero, pivots, fades, and hits it off the window.
Great job using the glass. Give you a little bit more margin for error with all that physicality down there in the low post paint area.
So confident with that shake and that fadeaway. And now a steal from Mark Williams, who took it away from Bam Adebayo, trying to put a round the back pass against him. And here come the Suns up the left wing. Brooks' step back three is short, but he's going to track down his own miss in the corner. Shoot another three. Looked like he was fouled. No whistle. And the loose ball goes to Adebayo. Ahead to Powell in transition. He'll beat Mark Williams to the rim and lay it in. And Miami goes back up 8, 23-15 with 4.5 to play in the first. Grayson Allen into the forecourt with a left-hand dribble. He gives to Mark Williams, and then we get a whistle away from the ball as Royce O'Neal is contacted by Jaime Jaquez Jr. 4:22 left, quarter number one, and here comes more substitutions for both teams. Ryan Dunn and Oso Ighodaro check in for the Suns along with Jordan Goodwin. And for the Miami Heat, we are going to see a couple new players as well. Well, Ware checks in. Big fella leading the Heat in rebounds, over 10 a game this season, as now Booker drives through the right side, forces up a shot in traffic. He thought he was fouled, no call, and Ware gets the rebound off the window. Wiggins the other way. Stops, then starts against Oso, swings to Jaquez for three, and he missed it from the left corner. Goodwin grabs it for the Suns, down by 8 with 4 minutes to go in the first. Here's Booker driving top of the arc. Again, he's bumped, and this time the whistle blows. Jason Goldenberg calls the foul. And we'll see who that's going to go on. It's going to be Norman Powell picking up his first. Also into the game, former Arizona Wildcat. Actually, Pelle Larsson staying out there.
Not going to give him shots. With Kevin standing at the free throw line.
No, he expected that would be free throws.
Yeah.
And they're talking about it now. Jason Goldenberg is going to say that Booker was fouled before the gather. So it'll be Jordan Goodwin inbounding near side with 3:56 to play in the first. Goodwin looking, gets it in. It's knocked out of bounds by Ware. And the Suns will keep it with 17 on the shot clock. Also,
again, just another example. You cannot be lazy, either passing the ball or coming to get that and meet that pass.
Inbounds pass to Allen, who makes a drive into the lane. Euro step, then he gets a pass deflected and stolen by Hawkes. Here come the Heat back the other way on another turnover. Powell for another three. That's short. Ware the offensive rebound out to Hawkes. He drives past Oso. Finger roll up and in for Jaime Hawkes Jr. And a timeout for Jordan Ott as the Suns go down by 10 for the first time tonight. 3:39 left to go. Quarter number one here at Kaseya Center.
Said she need a what. I can't keep up. She miss me and I gus. Can tell by how she stress. Said she need a what. I can't keep up. She miss me and I gus. Can tell by how she stress. Can tell by how she stress. Can tell by how she stress. Slow wine, I mean, baby, move like water. Energy sweet, hotter than Sahara. VVS strip, but your glow shine harder. Every little step got me thinking go farther. Touch road and the vibe gets sticky. Dancing in the moonlight, waistline tricky. Y'all dumb sugar, but then I you the feature. Whisper in your ear, make you follow procedure. Follow procedure. Energy sweet, hotter than Sahara. VVS strip, but your glow shine harder. Every little step got me thinking go farther. Dancing in the moonlight, waistline tricky. Y'all dumb sugar, but then I you the feature. Whisper in your ear, make you follow procedure. Said she need a what. I can't keep up. She miss me and I gus. Can tell by how she stress. Said she need a what. I can't keep up. She miss me and I gus. Can tell by how she stress.
3 to go, quarter number one. Booker taking his time. He shoots and hits the second free throw, and down to an 8-point game. Jovic is out there as well. Nikola Jovic for the Miami Heat with Hawkes Jr. bringing it up the floor. Jovic holding on the left wing. Gets around a screen, brings it over to the right block, and gets up in the air, throws a pass stolen by Booker. Here come the Suns. It's Grayson Allen up the right side. He hands it back to the trailing Goodwin, and now Grayson gets it on the logo center court. Takes a dribble to his right, throws cross court to Booker with 12 on the timer. Grayson gets it back on the right wing, steps to his left, fires the three, and hits that three.
Great weak side screen by Oso Ighodaro to get Grayson Allen open, and Devin throws it over the top to him.
5 straight Suns points, and they've cut the lead in half, 25-20, with 2:40 left in the first. Goodwin gets knocked down, no whistle. They get it down low to Ware for an easy jam with the right hand. That was created by Norm Powell's drive and dish. 27-20. Ware with his first points of the night. Now Ighodaro takes him down low, turns with a right-hand hook shot, no good. Booker the offensive rebound, though, and he has his back to Larson on the right block, spins to the baseline, fadeaway shot, no good. Tipped and taken by Ryan Dunn. Out to a wide-open Allen for another three. Around the rim, it drops through.
Yeah, great effort on the glass, leads to an open shot at the three-point line.
Grayson Allen with 2 quick threes off the bench. He's got 6. Suns back within 4. 27-23. 2 minutes left in the first as Jovic bodies up on Goodwin. Throws to Ware in the left corner. Now on the drive, it's Larson to Jovic. Out to an open Jaquez for 3. That's no good. Tapped in the air and taken by Grayson Allen. Suns push the pace. Goodwin straight up the middle of the floor. Hesitates, drives, floats it up short. Rebound Allen out to Dunn for 3. That's around the rim, no good. And Jaquez comes out of the pack with it. Gives to Powell, racing into the forecourt. His lob is too strong for Larson, but Jaquez there to clean it up and lay it in and put the Heat back up 6. 29-23 with $1:27 to go in the first. Goodwin dribbling right side, finds Booker at the top of the arc. He penetrates on Jaquez, pull-up jumper. No, off the back rim. And Jovic has it for Miami. Here he comes into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. And then lobs to Jaquez in the right corner. Penetrates on Booker, gives him a shove. Throws left corner to Ware. He takes a dribble, shoots a 3, and hits that 3. Delel Ware.
Yeah, they're big, stepping out, making it tough to guard. You know, bigs want to help out. They got to close out on that three-pointer.
Ware says Bam's not the only big guy that can shoot it from here. He's made 42% of his threes here in his third year out of Indiana. Grayson Allen open for 3. That one rims off, and it's rebounded by the Heat. Here comes Powell into the forecourt with 40 seconds to go in the quarter. He drives straight to the rim and lays it in. He beat Oso and Jordan Goodwin all the way to the basket, and it's 34-23. The Heat with their biggest lead. Grayson Allen bodies up on Jovic, fades and hits from 18 feet and stops that Heat run to bring the Suns back within 9, and that was a 2-for-1 there for Grayson as he hustled to get early offense. So down to 30 seconds left. Jaquez driving on Dunn. Takes him into the lane. Gives him a shove. Up fake. Then he lobs it off the window and in. Jaquez Jr. using his creativity underneath.
A lot of one-on-one basketball from the Miami Heat, especially in the early attack.
6 points for Jaquez. It's an 11-point Miami lead. The shot clock's off as Grayson Allen holds on the logo center court. It's down to 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Booker sets a screen. Allen to his right. Gives it to Devin. He drives with 4 seconds. Out to Allen for 3. He got another one. Grayson Allen from downtown.
Great two-man game.
11 points here in the first quarter for Grayson. And again, Devin Booker set him up with his 3rd assist of the night. Now the Heat with 1 second left. It's Jaquez from past midcourt. He'll leave it short. And at the end of 1 here in Miami, it's the Heat 36, the Suns 28. We're back with quarter number 2 after these messages.
Big news, Arizona. Your roof is now part of the home team. United Roofing.
with you when you go. Might as well learn to lose control. Maybe I can trust and just let go. Learn to lose control. Maybe I can trust and just let.
With an 8-point lead and the ball. Lob pass goes to Jovic in the lane. His pass in the corner, stolen by Grayson Allen. He just stepped right in front of Jaquez and telegraphed that pass from Jovic. Allen into the forecourt, around a screen from Oso. Penetrates with a left-hand dribble, stops at the dotted line. Floater on the way and in. He got it to roll off the front iron and drop, and Grayson Allen continues his good shooting night. He's 5 of 6 from the floor with 13 to lead all scorers. Jaquez, meanwhile, on the other end, keeps it cooking as he drives to the left block and gets the floater to go. He's got 8 to lead the Heat, and they're back up 8, 38-30. 45 seconds into the second quarter. Allen gets it from Gillespie. Around a screen, he's going to shoot another three and leave it short. Gillespie battling for the board, but Larson beats him to it and saves it into Mitchell. Quickly into the forecourt comes Davion Mitchell. Gives to the trailing Larson on the right wing. Down low, Ware posting a smaller Gillespie. Puts it up and missed the left-hand shot. The rebound tapped out to Jaquez. Now to a cutting Jovic, who misses the runner, but drew the foul on the Suns.
Yeah, started with the mismatch down low, and then it continued with the offensive rebounding, leading to a cutting player, and Suns just back on their heels right now a little bit.
First foul on Grayson Allen, and here's Nikola Jovic to the free throw line. They only really have one different letter in their name when you talk about Joker in Denver, and this man here, it's a V instead of the K in the last name. Jovic. 6'10", 240. He's in his fourth year from Serbia. Still just 22 years of age, and they're pretty high on him here in South Beach. 9 points a game, nearly 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's a good creator. And Jovic able to hit both free throws. He was the 27th pick in the 2022 draft. 39-30. Actually went 1 out of 2 at the line. Let me correct that. 9-point Miami lead, and Grayson Allen fading for another three on the right wing. This time it's off the back rim, no good. Jovic the rebound, and he hands it to Mitchell up the right wing. Crosses over on Gillespie. Gets some space. Bounce to Jaquez for the right-hand flush. Underneath, that was all created by Davion Mitchell, who's in the top 10 in assists this season, coming in at 9th. At over 7 a game. Allen dribbling against Jaquez. Out to Goodwin on the left wing. Suns down 11. That's the biggest lead, equaling the biggest edge. As Goodwin drives left block, gets underneath and lays it in reverse style. Nice move and a good feed to set him up. That came from Oso Ighodaro. Now Goodwin knocks the ball loose from Jovic, but it's a reach-in foul, says John Conley. And so Miami will have it. 10:06 left in the second quarter. 41-32 our score. Miami on top. And here comes Tyler Hero replacing Jovic for the Heat. We will inbound it on the far side. Jordan Goodwin defending. Goodwin out there with Gillespie, Dunn, Ighodaro, and O'Neal. Mitchell dribbles at the center court logo. As we hit the 10-minute mark here in the first half, he crosses over on Gillespie. He's free for a jumper and hits it from the left elbow. Davion Mitchell calling his number for the first time tonight and has his first couple of points. 43-32, Heat on top. Gillespie gets it to the top of the key, throws a pass deflected, but Oso grabs it on the left wing and hands it back to Collin for a three, and that one's off the back rim, no good. Ella Larson comes up with it for the Heat and gets it ahead to Tyler Hero in transition. He drives on Dunn, throws it off the window, no good, and a foul called by Ed Malloy is going to go on Ryan Dunn.
Yeah, Miami really putting a lot of pressure on the Suns half court. or transition defense. They're not even getting back to that half-court situation. They are really pushing the pace.
And that's something they love to do. Miami comes in 4th in the league in fast break points per game at 17.9. The Suns are in the top 5. They're 5th at 13.2, but that's a big gap.
That is a big
5
gap.
points a game difference between 4th and 5th. And Tyler Hero already 7 points on the night, now trying to add to that, and he does at the free throw line where he hits the first. He's an excellent shooter. 91% from the stripe here in his 7th year out of Kentucky. Andrew Wiggins back on the floor for the Heat, replacing Jaime Jaquez Jr., who's been excellent tonight. 5 of 7 off the bench. He leads them with 10 points. And Hero bending, shooting, and missing the second free throw. Rare miss from Tyler. Suns grab it with Royce O'Neal on the boards, and they're down 12. Their biggest deficit here tonight with 9.5 to play in the first half. Goodwin throws to Gillespie. He's going to try another three. That one's no good. Again off the rim, and Dunn battling. Can't get the rebound. It goes to Ware. Mitchell up the right wing against Gillespie. Drives right into his chest, throws it off the window and in. Davion Mitchell comes in that shorter, power-packed frame, and he used all of it against Colin Gillespie to get himself to the rim. It's a 46-32 Heat lead, and now we get an offensive foul.
Wow. Tough play right there. Again, it always amazes me, you know, you get physicality in the game, and then the officials call a ticky-tack foul to give a team a turnover.
They were letting all kinds of contact go on one end. As now Tyler Hero dribbles against Jordan Goodwin on the far side. Heat up by 14, their biggest lead with 8:45 to go in the second. Hero driving on Gillespie, takes him underneath. Layup goes for Tyler Hero, who was too much for Colin Gillespie, and Colin getting handled by both of the Heat guards on the last couple possessions. And with 8:43 left in the first half, Jordan Hawk calls timeout. Miami 48, Phoenix 32.
Give up bread to reach your health goals? We will.
28% on the game.
Now, one of the commonalities in this 3-game win streak is Devin Booker's had 8 or more assists in each of those games. And when Book hits that number, Suns are 10-1 on the season. Something to keep an eye on as he has 3 early tonight. O'Neal open for 3, misses it on the right wing. And Miami quickly the other way, working left to right. Ware hits it to Mitchell. They rotate it around the perimeter, and in the left corner, Larson drives on O'Neal, backs it out to Wiggins for 3. That's no good. And Oso slaps the ball down. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's Suns basketball, so it must have hit Tyler Hero, and he doesn't protest, so it's going to be Suns ball with 8:11 left here in the first half, and here comes Mark Williams back onto the floor for Oso.
See if Jordan Ott and the staff, keep this matchup a little bit better. Bring in Oso when Bam Adebayo comes back into the game.
Williams gets the ball at the top of the arc, hands it to Gillespie. He penetrates on Mitchell, gets up in the air, puts a jumper up. No, it just rolled off, but a foul called on Davion Mitchell.
Well, that's not it. Going to be the action as Bam Adebayo's getting off the bench, and I think Miami likes that matchup with Mark Williams on Bam Adebayo.
Bam bringing him outside.
Yeah, stepping outside a little bit.
So that he can't be that rim protector, which the Suns love to have him as.
And then Bam, as we've seen as well, very good ball handler, has the ability to take bigs off the dribble from that high post area, whether it be a 3 or just the top of the key. So
he really does.
Mark's got his hands full on that defensive end. He's really got to lock in now.
Colin Gillespie's first free throw is good. Second one up and also good. So he's able to get a couple points there from the charity stripe. 5 on the night for Colin, and the Suns back within 14. 48-34, 7:50 to go in quarter number 2. Wiggins dribbling against Royce O'Neal. Steps back, shoots a jumper around the rim, no good from 17. And Brooks grabs the rebound. Dillon into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. Now crosses behind his back against Larson, who bodies him up. Brooks tried to throw it down low to Goodwin, and it's knocked away and stolen by Tyler Hero. And then we get a whistle and a foul on Brooks. It's going to be his second personal. The Heat wanted a transition take foul, but the officials are not going to award them one. Here comes Booker checking back in for Jordan Goodwin. Grayson Allen replacing Colin Gillespie. We've got Booker, Brooks, Allen, O'Neal, and Williams, the 5 in white right now against Mitchell, Wiggins, Jaquez, Adebayo, and Hero in red. 7.5 to go in the half. Miami up 14. Mitchell dribbles to the top of the arc and throws to Bam on the right elbow. Jab step move against Mark Williams. Drives him to the dotted line. Gives him a shimmy. 2 up fakes. Then throws it up and in with a left hand.
Yeah, I think they like that matchup. They're getting the ball to Bam and letting him go.
He's 5 out of 6 from the floor, has 12 points to lead the Heat. They've got 3 guys in double figures and are up 16, 50-34. 7 minutes left in the second. Booker driving on Jaquez. Floater no good from the right baseline, but he drew the foul on Jaime Jaquez. However, the foul came before the shot, according to Jason Goldenberg, and Devin Booker, again, not happy with that at all as he's still standing out of bounds looking at Jason. Jordan Ott not happy as well as he asks the question.
Still only the second team foul in the quarter.
So it's going to be Royce O'Neal inbounding on the far side. Suns with 14 to shoot. Booker gets it between the circles. Around a pick from Williams. Throws to Allen left side. They play catch. Booker had to save it from going out of bounds. Bounces to O'Neal, top of the key, then gets knocked down. It's Brooks for 3 in the left corner. Rattles out. Williams' tip doesn't go, but he gets it back and puts it in.
Great work by Mark Williams. Tips it off the glass and then goes and gets it before Bam can react.
4 points on the night for Williams, and now Hero gets a ticky-tack foul called on Royce O'Neal as he tries the jumper, similar to the play on the other end. This time, though, the Suns in the penalty, so it's going to be free throws for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, I think the NBA has got to look at that play. Devin just did it before, so I'm not just saying it's other teams. It's these offensive guys running into defenders and throwing their arms into them. What do they want, defenders to play armless? Want them to tuck their hands in their pocket?
I think that's the goal, yeah.
Because you and I know that what's the next line that they always like to use? they're not in legal guarding position.
Legal guarding position.
What, are
That's
you
right.
supposed to play with your hands down?
Legal guarding position is also a fluid position, I think, we've noticed, since the free throws are up and good for Tyler Hero. And he is one of the 3 Heat players in double figures. He now equals Bam Adebayo's total with 12. 52-36, Miami by 16 again. 6.5 to play in the half. Booker driving right side, lobs one up, too strong off the window, and Jaquez has the rebound. His pass deflected out of bounds by Dylan Brooks. And so that stopped the fast break of Miami.
Yeah, that's a great play by Dylan. They had numbers as Devin was behind them, so let the Suns reset their defense.
Now Hero gets it from Mitchell. Fakes against Brooks and throws left corner Wiggins. Driving on Booker, gives him a shoulder. Floater up, short. Rebound battled for. Williams lost it. Adebayo gets it, and he's fouled by Mark Williams after a couple of pump fakes underneath. It'll be Adebayo to the free throw line to try to give the Heat their biggest lead of the night.
I don't know if it's the first game of the trip or what, but Miami just looks a little quicker tonight. Everything's moving a little sharper for them. The Suns just half a step behind in everything right now. And
definitely the shots are falling more so for Miami than Phoenix, as Heat shooting 63% to the Suns 35% from the floor. Bam Adebayo hits the first free throw, and he is 1 for 1. Make it 2 for 2 from the line. Give him 14 to lead all scorers here tonight. Comes in averaging 16.4 a game. Grayson Allen into the forecourt. Suns down 18, 54-36, midway through quarter number 2. Booker on the left wing against Wiggins. Holds the ball just inside the arc and feeds O'Neal. He gets it back with 8 on the shot clock. Penetrates through the Heat defense. Finds Brooks for 3, and he hits on the right side. That was right on time for Dylan Brooks, and again set up by Devin Booker. 4th assist of the night for Brooks has 7 on the night. Here's Wiggins on the right wing with the Heat up 15. He'll step back for a 3. No good. Mark Williams with a big-time rebound with the right hand only as he ripped it out of the sky. Now brings it into the forecourt for Brooks. He dribbles around the screen from Mark. Takes it to the right block. Fakes on Adebayo, then fades and hits over Bam on the right baseline. And Dylan Brooks has made 5 quick points in a row. The Suns down 13. Now Brooks defending Jaquez. He drives into the left block. Leans into him. They body up each other. Now the shot is no good. Rebound fought for, and it's taken by the Suns. Good effort there underneath by the guys in white. Booker gets it to Brooks, left side. He splits the defense, puts it up in the lane. Can't get the roll, but he takes a tumble into the paint, and it'll be a foul on Miami.
Yeah, Suns in these last couple of possessions on the defensive end have definitely stepped up and, been more physical, not just backing down from these drives to the basket.
They're maybe tapped in and hearing the talk about the energy being clearly in Miami's favor so far tonight. And once we said that, it's like a switch was flipped. And Dylan Brooks, a big part of that flip switching. Switch flipping, if you will. He's at the free throw line right now after making a 3 and then a fadeaway. And he's looking for 7 unanswered points, and he's got 6 of them as he hits the first free throw. Brooks.
You got 5 minutes left in the first half here, and that game within a game. Can you get it to single digits? You've struggled shooting the ball. Miami's definitely had the advantage. See if you could get it single digits and make some changes and come out here in the second half.
Unfortunately, the second free throw from Dylan rims out, and Bam Adebayo brings it up the right wing with the Heat leading by 12, 54-42, 4:50 to go. Mitchell drives, stops to the right elbow, throws it outside to Powell for 3, and he hit it on the left wing. You knew Norman Powell wasn't going to keep missing. He had missed his first 4 from deep, but he's now 1 for 5. That's a career 40% three-point marksman in Norman Powell. Brooks driving on Adebayo, takes him to the rim, gets it to go, count it, and the foul. Somehow it hung on the cylinder before dropping through for Dylan Brooks. That's the deuce and the damage.
A little delayed whistle, but still a nice aggressive drive by Dylan Brooks going through Bam Adebayo.
He is just putting the Suns on his back. And I know he goes by the moniker Dylan the Villain, but this is a native of Mississauga, Ontario. I think he's a flurry. When he comes in, we've talked about it too a couple times where he's had like slow starts. As soon as you mention it, he rattles off 10 points in a row.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he's done here. He's had 10 straight points for the Suns, and they are back within 12, 57-45. Brooks finishes the three-point play. Now it's Adebayo throwing it outside to Powell for another three, and he hit another one. Can't let him get hot. Norman Powell has made 2 straight after missing 4 straight, and it's 60-45. Booker on a drive, takes it all the way to the rim. He'll lay it in, and the foul, a deuce, and the damage for D-Book.
Like that the Suns aren't trying to, make this a three-point shooting contest. Sometimes in the NBA, guys will make a three. You want to come down and get it right back, but Suns have been aggressive again here, attacking the basket. Get the old-fashioned three-point play.
A foul was called on Davion Mitchell. That's his second, and Booker's at the line trying to finish off the three-point play. He's got 10 points, 4 assists tonight, and hits the free throw where he is 5 for 5 from the line. 60-48. Miami on top. 4 minutes and change left to play here in the first half. Mitchell right-hands it across the timeline, dribbles against Dunn, shakes him on a crossover, fades and misses from the right elbow. Loose ball tapped back to him, and he'll swing it over to Hero left wing. He drives into the paint, throws right side Mitchell. They work it around the perimeter to Powell. Now in the left corner, Adebayo, an up fake on Allen. Hero, top of the key against Dunn. Pull-up jumper right elbow is good for Tyler Hero.
Yeah, they did such a good job defensively, but you got to give Miami credit. They did just as good of a job offensively. Kept on moving the ball, making the Suns chase it down.
So many passes on that end, and on the other end, it's just Dylan Brooks stepping into a jumper and burying it with not a single pass, and Brooks stays hot. He's now got 15 to lead all scorers, and it's 62-50. Mitchell open for 3. He hit it on the left wing. Davion Mitchell makes his first trifecta. He's got 7, and the Heat just refuse to miss right now. Still shooting 62% as a team. Brooks gives to Williams and gets it back. Now a step-back jumper straight away is an air ball for Dylan. That was a Heat check there. And the crowd will serenade him as he gets back on defense with 3:06 to play in the first half. Miami leads by 15.
And right now, Miami's just breaking the Suns down, getting at those paint touches and kicking it out. That's basically their offense. That's how they're scoring.
He'd have made 7 threes on 17 tries. That's 41% as Mitchell lines up another one and misses that from the right corner. Long rebound fought for. Booker comes up with it. Here he comes quickly into the forecourt. Left-hand dribble against Mitchell. Fakes the 3. Throws left corner Dunn out to an open Brooks between the rings. He thought about the 3, didn't take it, and gave to Dunn in the lane. He lost it, trying to fight for the loose ball. Dunn dives for it, but it's taken by Adebayo. Bounces ahead to Mitchell. Back to Adebayo. Stripped by Goodwin underneath, and it'll be Heat ball with still 19 on the shot clock, but good hands. Jordan Goodwin to knock that loose from Bam. We get a timeout on the floor with 2:34 to play in the first half. Miami 65, Phoenix 50.
I still don't care.
Megan.
chapter that I turned into good to be true was the way you made me feel. I needed you. I hope you can see. You made me complete, baby. I've searched high
overall, and the Suns trailing in both those categories.
And down to the most important category, 65-50, as Tyler Hero dribbles on offense, lobs one towards the rim. It's short. Rebound fought for. Hero comes up with it, puts it high off the rim, no good. Tipped up and in by Bam Adebayo, who's been all over the place and now has 16 to lead all scores. And the Suns are down 17, 67-50. 2:07 to play. Quarter number 2. Booker dribbling to the left wing with Hero draped all over him. Takes him left elbow, keeps coming. Tried to fight up a shot. Mitchell strips him of the ball, but it goes right to Williams for the jam.
Suns got a little lucky there. Mitchell stripped him, tried to save the ball inbounds underneath his own basket. Mark Williams there to clean it up and get a hoop.
He was in the right spot that time.
Sure
6 points to go with 6 boards. Now Powell, Euro step in the lane, blocked off the backboard by Goodwin. That'll be a goaltend. And Norm Powell will be credited with 2 more points to jump his total to 10 on, or make it 12 on the night. 69-52. Heat on top. Coming up at the break, Mitch Burrell. This will have your NBA scoreboard as Devin Booker drives on Mitchell to the right elbow. Fadeaway jumper is well short, but Booker got dumped and fouled. Mitchell wants him to review this as he says he didn't touch Book. And Devin getting ready to go to the free throw line with 1:31 left to be played here in the first half. And the Heat have had control from the jump. They've led by as many as 18, and they've been in double figures now for a while. And it is going to be a challenge for Eric Spoelstra and the Miami Heat on that last foul call on Davion Mitchell. So we'll step aside with 1:31 to play in the first half. 69-52 Heat.
Chicago, stick the Windy Cities to.
We painted bright blue skies. You were never truly mine. Our map's been torn into this paper town. This paper town. The streets don't feel like home now. All the colors faded, slowly turned to gray. And I thought we had it figured out, but it's just another town we left for dead. The lines we chased have all been broken, every path disappeared. Felt like love, looked like forever, but we're here. We had a paper town, look good till the ink ran out. I guess we ended too soon. We painted bright blue skies, you were never truly mine. Our maps been
It's a common foul. Hope they'll shoot 2 free throws. We'll play off that.
So they were actually looking to see if it was a flagrant,
Yes.
a reckless closeout, and they have determined that it was not for Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, it was just the smallest of Devin Booker's big toe was on top of the closeout, so not enough for a reckless closeout.
You go with big toe. So do I. You know, the people have been starting to call it great toe. I don't know what that's about.
What's a great toe?
I don't know. I was always told it's called the big toe. Why is it so great? It's big, but it's not. I don't know. It's great.
Because you got 2 of them, so
Yeah.
if it can't be great.
Are they both great?
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently they are. Yeah, because Tyler Hero, one of his injuries coming in tonight was a great toe injury.
No, you
And how could it be that great if it's injured? That's another question to ponder.
That's another great question.
Devin Booker hits the first of 2 free throws. And with 1:31 left to be played here in the second quarter, Suns are back within 16, 69-53. One more free throw on the way. That's also good. Book has 13 points on the night, 7 of 7 from the line. And now he gets back on defense against Jaime Jaquez Jr. Crosses the timeline with a left-hand dribble. He gives it up to Hero on the logo center court. Colin Gillespie back out there defending. Booker switches on to Hero with 10 to shoot. Tyler to his left is going to fire a deep 3. Missed it off the rim. It goes straight out of bounds, and the Suns will get possession with 1:12 left.
Yeah, a little lucky. Devin went under the screen there to meet him on the other side, and that gave Tyler the space to shoot it. Suns got a little lucky because it was a pretty clean look.
Here comes Devin Booker, dribbling against Pelle Larsson. He brings him into the forecourt, around a screen from Williams. Drives to the left elbow, feeds Brooks, left corner 3. No, that's short. Hero up the ladder for the rebound with 1 minute to go here in the first half. Norman Powell dribbles up the left wing. He's going to try a 3 over Brooks, and the foul is called as Powell missed everything on the attempt, but Foul on Dylan Brooks will send him to the line.
And they're going to give him 3.
They are. It's also the third foul on Dylan.
And again, this is just not the product you want to see. At least I don't. Maybe the NBA knows something better than I do, but this
free throw shooting competition?
Yeah, especially the way they're getting them. I don't mind at free throws if they're, but the offense is foul hunting. It's not even, they're not even looking to make a play. They're just hunting for fouls so you can get to the free throw line.
And this is Powell's first trip to the line tonight, where he knocks the first one down. He's got 13 points, 5 of 9 shooting, and we talked about him having a career year. All these numbers are his career best. 23.8 points a game, 3.7 rebounds a game, 2.7 assists a game. He's making more threes at 42% clip, but he's been a great three-point shooter since he came in the league now. In year 11 out of UCLA, and he makes the first 2 free throws. He'll have one more to try to equal Miami's biggest lead of the night.
Plus, it's a 70-point quarter for the Heat.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
The last free throw around the rim. No, missed that one. So he's 2 out of 3 from the stripe. Suns down 17 with 50 seconds to go. Mark Williams grabs his 7th rebound of the night to go with 6 points. Here's Dylan Brooks. He's had a big second quarter. Leads the Suns with 15. Dribbles against Norman Powell. Gets around a screen from Mark. Drives him to the right block. Fades on the baseline. Missed the jumper. And the rebound taken by the Heat. And now nearly a steal as Drew Smith came away with it. Gets it over on the right side to Tyler Hero. Under 30 seconds left in the half. Heat by 17 with the ball. Hero dribbling against Ryan Dunn near midcourt. Gets a screen from Smith. Now Gillespie switched on Hero. Bam Adebayo setting a screen. Hero to his right. Starts to drive. Up fake on Mark Williams. He traveled as he moved his pivot foot, and the Suns will get it on the turnover.
12.6 to try to cut into this lead at halftime. And Jordan Knott's going to come with some offense here, bring Grayson Allen and Royce O'Neal off the bench.
With the final 12.6 on the clock, Mark Williams and Ryan Dunn will go to the bench, with Grayson and Royce replacing those two. So Gillespie's going to inbound on the near side. Devin Booker directing traffic in the backcourt as the Heat applying full court pressure defense. Lob pass gets inbounded to Booker against tough defense by Larson. He gives it up to Allen. 7 seconds left. Grayson into the forecourt. Goes between his legs. Penetrates on Larson. Lost the handle underneath. It goes out of bounds with under a second to play.
0.7. You can catch and shoot.
It's going to be Collins.
Now they're going to bring in Mark, so look for
a lob.
A lob, and you got
Ware coming in.
Countering with Ware, but it's just something else to think about. Now you can use Mark as a screener if Ware helps out. Yeah, now Ware's just standing underneath the basket. Now Mark becomes a pretty good screener.
0.7 on the clock. O'Neal inbound to Dylan Brooks. The 3 is up. No at the buzzer. And at the end of the first half here in Miami, it's the Heat by 17. 71-54. Stay with us. Mitch Reldis has your NBA scoreboard and first half recap. We'll be back with all the first half stats and get you ready for second half action live from Kaseya Center at the break. Miami 71, Phoenix 54.
You live.
Baby, all those years pass, now I know you, how the times can change, and I get a little down, thinking about tomorrow. I get down, was it over from the get-go? Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you, sleepless nights, what a crime, wasting my tears on a broken dream. Maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why I tried. Is it just me? Do you feel the same? Were you up all night thinking you should maybe go your own way? Or should we stay? Try to make things right, cause I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dream. And maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why, even though I tried. Yeah, I don't know why I tried. Yeah, I don't even know why. Yeah, I don't know why I tried. We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime. Wasting my tears on a broken dream. And maybe I just can't forgive another mistake. Maybe I don't wanna feel this heartache. Every time you let me down, I get to thinking I don't even know why, even though I tried. Yeah, I don't know why I tried. I don't know why I tried.
I wasted all my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right, he told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen. You have been here since day one, see my ups and downs, never left my side once, yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along, you have always been the one, yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one that
Chaser. so before I went blue. I've been waiting for someone to cut me loose. I didn't recognize those sad-eyed eyes all along. I was you. I've been kicking the can way too long now. I've been kicking the can way too long now. Peace, say hello to heaven. Searching for the boy I once outgrew. Those days when everything went to 11, I can honestly say I cried the day that Chris Cornell died. And I've been kicking the can way too long now. I've been kicking the can way too long now. Fuck, I wish I knew 20 years ago or so before I went blue. I've been waiting for someone to cut me loose. I didn't recognize those sad eyes all along. I was you. Those sad eyes. Some say real man don't cry.
The floor now drives against Hero, bounce to O'Neal for a deep three. That's good for Royce O'Neal to answer on the Suns' end.
You better believe it. He was scoreless in the first half.
That is his first bucket on 3 attempts. He makes his first 3, and Royce gets the rebound off a miss from Bam Adebayo from the far corner and gives it ahead to Booker. He drives around a screen from Royce to the left elbow, keeps coming, leans into Hero, puts it up in the lane, no, got his own miss, put it back up, no, put too much on it as he thought he was fouled, and again has to get back on defense as Adebayo beats him and gives it to Mitchell, who drives into the paint, backs it out to an open Wiggins for 3, and that's no good. Dillon Brooks has the board. Suns down 74-57. We're nearly 90 seconds into quarter number 3 as Brooks spots up for a 3. That's short and rims out of bounds to the Heat. Dillon now 1 for 9 from beyond the arc. And the Suns as a team are 6 of 23. On the other end, Heat 8 of 22. Here's Hero driving, losing it underneath, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Miami, still 18 on the shot clock. Good hands that time by Devin Booker to knock it loose from Tyler Hero. Now it's Davion Mitchell inbounding under the hoop to our left. He finds Powell in the left corner. Penetrates, then backs it out. His pass stolen by Mark Williams. Ahead to Booker in transition, and we get a whistle. And a foul called on Norm Powell.
This should be a transition.
It should be.
Foul.
That's what Dillon Brooks is asking John Conley right now. Ed Malloy's going to come over and have some words with John Conley, the official, and determine whether or not this should be a transition take foul.
Without a doubt, the ball's ahead.
They're going to take a look.
But to me, it's pretty easy. Transition take or clear path to the basket. The Suns were way ahead of the foul.
They were indeed. It's going to be Ed Malloy over at the scorer's table to have a look.
The 5 fouls on review for a potential clear path to the basket foul.
Clear path is why they review it. They don't review it when they call it a transition take. But to determine if it's a clear path, they'll take a look. And if it is, the Suns will get 2 shots in the ball, which is what makes the clear path the bigger deal than the transition take foul. And we're getting a replay here. Brooks got grabbed and pulled by Norman Powell as Devin Booker went to the rim for a left-hand jam.
Well, there was one player back, but that's what I'm saying. It's a transition take foul.
That's what it should be.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what they'll end up ruling after the review, as we both have come to that conclusion from our vantage point up on our perch here.
Yeah, Suns had the advantage. There is one guy back. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
That the play does not meet the criteria for a clear path to the basket foul. Therefore, it's a common foul side out in the backcourt.
It's not a transition take foul either.
Yeah, there was a defender back standing in the lane, so.
I think that was Pella Larson, if I'm not mistaken. It was back.
Tyler Hero.
It was Tyler Hero, thank you. And he comes back out with Wiggins, Adebayo, Mitchell, and Powell. As we are just underway here in the third quarter, 10:21 to play. Suns down 17, 74-57. They were down 17 at the break. Each team has come out and hit a 3. And Suns trying to carve into this lead as they've trailed throughout tonight's game, including by as much as 20 a moment ago. Here's Gillespie into the forecourt. He gets it to Mark Williams at the top of the arc, guarded by Adebayo. Handoff goes to Booker, and now he and Gillespie play catch. 12 to shoot as Williams gets it in the lane, turns, shoots, and hits over Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, they got the switch again. Marco straight to the rim, and the Suns get an easy bucket right in front of the rim. Nice play.
8 points for Mark Williams on the night. And now Mitchell pushes off on Gillespie, steps back and drills the jumper from 12 feet away. And Davion Mitchell has 9 points to go with his 6 assists on the night. 76-59, Suns down 17. 9:40 to go in the third. Brooks dribbling on the right side. Crosses over on Powell, gets him to the right block. Layup off the rim, no. Tip up, yes, by Mark Williams.
Yep, just followed Bam Adebayo to the rim. Bam went for the block, and Mark's right behind him for the tip-in.
And he's approaching the double-double. 10 points to go with 8 boards for Williams. Now Powell, left corner, up fake pass to O'Neal, gets to the rim, layup goes. Reverse style for Norman Powell, who again, you always want to watch him on the perimeter, but he can attack a closeout with the best of them, as he did right there. Now Booker driving to the rim, layup no. He gets dumped and fouled on a strong attack. And now they're going to say it's an offensive foul on Book.
And again, a late whistle on the offensive foul. The Suns are going to challenge it right away. So if he's in the restricted area,
that's an automatic win if you challenge it. And Davion Mitchell has a foot on that semicircle. But as they challenge it, we'll take a break. 9 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third. It's the Heat 78, the Suns 61.
Booker will shoot 2 free throws.
There you go. That's good news for the Phoenix Suns, as initially it was called an offensive foul on Devin Booker on his drive to the basket. He's been aggressive and attacking the rim and drawing all kinds of contact tonight. And he's been a little frustrated, Tim. He's 3 of 11 from the floor. Has missed his only 3, but he's 7 of 7 from the line. He's going to get 2 more there now.
Yeah, and again, it's just, I know we have video and we have, these 4G, D, E, F, LMNOP cameras.
They're really impressive. They've got all those letters. Yeah.
But I mean, that was just a bad call. And not only was it bad, it was late.
It was.
I mean, and listen, they got a hard job. They're the best officials in the world by far. I know that. I've played all over the world, but when they make bad calls like that, it's just mind-boggling.
Thankfully, Jordan Ott and company had a challenge. They used that challenge successfully, and Booker hits 2 free throws to make him pay. And it's 9 minutes left in the third. Suns down 15, 78-63 Heat. Dribbling on the right wing is Wiggins. He hooks Booker, gets inside the lane, banks it, and misses it on the running right-hander. Rebound to Gillespie, and he brings it into the forecourt, throws to Book on the right side, fakes the three, then steps back for a three after contact with Wiggins, and now a foul is called. Bam Adebayo wrestles Booker away and saves him from hitting the crowd and falling into the first row. And the foul is whistled on Miami's Andrew Wiggins. That's his third. Royce O'Neal to inbound on the near side. Gets it to Gillespie between the circles. Around a pick from Williams. Steps to his left. Shoots a three. Missed it. Rebound tapped up by Williams and taken by Adebayo. And he underhands it to Tyler Hero into the forecourt. Hero spins on his fellow Kentucky Wildcat Devin Booker and bounces to another Wildcat, Bam Adebayo. Driving on Mark Williams. Throws right side to Norm Powell. Up fake to get Royce O'Neal off his feet. Shoots the three. Missed it. And Mark Williams with a solid box out grabs the rebound. Suns into the forecourt, down 15. Booker a pull-up three in transition, and he buried it right over Andrew Wiggins. So give Devin Booker 18 on the night to lead all scorers, and the Suns are back within 12.
And Royce O'Neal struggling a little bit. Looks like his left shoulder there.
Still out there playing defense the best he can as now Wiggins drives, gets it poked loose by Gillespie, and O'Neal comes up with a steal. Back to Collin. He swings to Mark Williams, straight down the middle of the floor. He'll lay it up and in over Adebayo, and the Suns are back within 10, 78-68, forcing Eric Spoelstra off the bench to call a timeout for the Heat. 7:49 to play in the third. It's Miami 78, Phoenix 68.
See that you've been running uphill. You got the weight up on your back still. You think that no one else is knowing all the ways that you've been going. But I can tell you that I've been on every corner, every street. I know the way, I know the cause. I've carried dreams I thought were lost, and I can't tell you what I've seen on every corner, every street. I know the nights, I've paid the price. I've carried hope through sacrifice. I know that words might not be what you're looking for, but I will do my best to give you something more. Hey, you're running towards the flame. Fire's in your name. Don't keep on worrying about everything. Don't keep on worrying about everything. Hey, you're running towards the flame. The fire still remains. Don't keep on worrying about everything. Don't keep on worrying about everything. You know that I can see your darkness linger over your face.
Concentrate on this first possession. You don't want to give them a good look and, kind of take a sigh of relief that they scored.
Tyler Hero dribbles to a good look, shoots a three, but missed it from the left wing. Booker, the rebound, hustles into the forecourt and gives to Dylan Brooks on the right side. He penetrates on Smith, takes him to the rim. Layup goes off the window, and he gives a loud yell after bringing the Suns within 8, 78-70. Brooks with 17 on the night. 7:20 left in the third. His Hero fades on the right baseline. Can't get that to go. Mark Williams slaps the ball out, and we get a foul called on the Suns.
Well, you see what pressure does to the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero came down, and that had no passes in that possession.
Taking them out of their game that was so successful in the first half.
Exactly.
Here's Powell around a screen for Adebayo. He spins into the lane, puts it up with the left hand. No, it's off the fingertips of Williams, but into the hands of Booker, and he'll bring it to the forecourt with just over 7 minutes to play. A deep three is up, in and out, no good. Mark Williams the rebound, and stay here, says Ed Malloy. It's a foul on the Heat.
What a great play by Mark Williams. The Suns want to keep chopping into this lead. They missed the shot, but Mark bails him out with a nice rebound, picks up the foul.
He's been great on the glass tonight with 9 boards. As now the inbounds pass is knocked out of bounds by Wiggins. It'll be Suns basketball still with 13 on the shot clock. 7:02 left in the third. It's 78-70. Miami on top. And remember, the Heat led this thing by 20 in the first minute of this third quarter. Suns have trimmed 12 off of that. And now Brooks wants to take some more off it as he gives a little up fake, fades and knocks it down from 10 feet away on the right side. And the Suns within 6, 78-72. 19 for Dylan Brooks to lead all scorers. Now Drew Smith gets loose with a dribble, and Gillespie comes up with a steal. Outlet pass to O'Neal. He dumps to Williams in the lane. He'll lay it in with the right hand, and a timeout for the Heat as the Suns continue this run. They're back within 4. It's 11 unanswered points. 78-74 our score. 6:42 left to go. Quarter number 3 here at Kaseya Center.
The NBA
close to me. 내겐 장난이긴 싫다고 더 말해줄래? Yeah, baby, take your time with me, don't you worry. 내 몸짓에 너의 리듬을 맞춰. It's your sight to see what you're doing. I can feel it. Put your eyes on me, 더 가까이. 무슨 말이 더 필요해? 다가와 천천히 보여줘 더 깊이 널 벗어날 수 없게 말해. 숨이 막힐 만큼 가까운 이 feeling 너도 알고 있잖아 우린 이미 deep in 너에게만 보여줄게.
So easy numbers, 20-4 run by the Phoenix Suns and 20-7 in the third quarter. See if they get another stop.
Jaquez giving into the right corner for Wiggins. He gets it back, drives on Gillespie into the lane and throws left wing to Powell. He'll pull up for a jumper that's no good, but a foul on Dylan Brooks is going to send Norman Powell to the free throw line. Actually, no, Jason Goldberg says the foul came before the shot.
Yeah, on the ground. But again, you can see the energy change in the Suns. Playing defense, chasing that down, being more physical.
13 straight points
Yeah.
for Phoenix to get within 4.
It's kind of funny. We were in that pregame conversation with Eric Spoelstra, and third quarters have been their bugaboo. And right now it looks like one.
They're following their coach's comments and making them come true again here tonight as Jaquez is fouled in the lane, trying to wheel and deal against Royce O'Neal. And Colin Gillespie actually had him first. Royce came to help. Gillespie actually is going to be the one that's called for the foul. That's his second. And the third team foul on the Suns. 6:19 to play, quarter number 3. 78-74, Miami on top. They've led throughout. Suns still looking for their first advantage as Jaquez gets open for 3 on the left side. That doesn't go. And Mark Williams grabs his 10th rebound to go with 14 points. Double-double for the big man. Here's Booker into the forecourt. Feeds O'Neal for 3. That's halfway down before it pops out. And Bam Adebayo grabs the board for the Heat. He's come up with 7 to go with his 16 points. Hero driving past Booker, gets to the rim, lays it in with a running right-hander. Give Tyler Hero 19 to equal Dylan Brooks' game high, and that ends that 13-0 run of the Suns. 80-74, Miami by 6. Booker takes the 3, steps to his left, takes the 3, and missed it off the back rim. Rebound taken by Powell. And here comes Jaquez. Outlet pass to Wiggins up the right wing. Nearly walked with it through cross court to Hero, who will take another 3 and miss it short. Booker the rebound. Quickly come the Suns. Brooks, right wing, it's Gillespie. He's all alone. Didn't shoot it. Gave it up to Royce O'Neal, who will shoot it and missed the 3. Rebound tapped by Williams off the board and then knocked out of bounds by Wiggins, and it'll stay with the Suns.
Yeah, Mark Williams, he's got his hands all over this run on both ends of the court.
Closing out possessions on one end with defensive rebounds and making plays on the offensive end as well, where he's 7 of 11 from the floor, has 10 boards to go with 14 points. Inbounds pass goes to Booker, who gets up in the air. Jumper is short, but a foul called before the shot, says John Conley. And that is going to give the Suns the ball side out with 5:15 left in the third. No, now they're sending Booker to the line. They're saying it is on the shot. Is that the 15th foul? Yeah, there you go. 5th foul on Miami. That one was called on Pelle Larsson. It's his second personal. Booker on the night, 9 of 9 from the line. And we got to put him on triple-double watch, Tim. He's got 7 assists, 6 rebounds to go with his 18 points. Make it 19 as he hits his 10th free throw on 10 tries, trying to get that free throw percentage back to where we're used to seeing it, up near 90%. He's had it in the mid-80s. And he hits all 11 of them so far tonight. Suns back within 4, 80-76, 5:10 to go in the third. Larson drives into Booker's chest on the baseline, gives it up to Jaquez, and that goes out to Hero, right wing, a little hezzy dribble, puts it up and in on a high arcing floater from the right block. Tyler Hero has made 8 of his 15 shots. He leads everybody with 21. Booker now holding top of the key. Drives on Larson, throws left corner. Allen open for 3. He got another one. Grayson Allen lines it up and knocks down his 4th tray on 7 tries. Give him 16 off the bench. Booker has his 8th assist. 82-79. Suns cut the lead in half. 4:35 to play in the third. Hero, jab step move on Allen on the far side. And backs him down. Throws it outside to Powell between the rings. He drives on Dylan Brooks. Steps back for a long jumper. It's no good. Rebound Mark Williams rips it away from Adebayo. And O'Neal brings it across the timeline for the Suns. Royce dribbling against Jaquez. Hands it off to Booker. Now he has Jaquez on him. Takes him to the left wing. Spins him into the lane. Up fake. Fade away 14-footer. Around the rim. No good. And rebounded by Powell in traffic. He gets it ahead to Hero. Bringing it up the right side. Had it knocked loose and stolen by Grayson Allen. He's falling to the ground. He gets it ahead to Booker in transition. He fakes the 3. Feeds O'Neal. He'll scoop it up and miss the layup. Williams fighting for it, and it's taken away by Larson. Suns blow an opportunity there. The fast break. They couldn't finish in transition. Now Jaquez gets all the way to the rim. Misses the runner. And O'Neal comes down with it. Outlet pass to Dylan Brooks in transition. He gets it knocked away out of bounds by Powell. And then Dylan Brooks gets whistled as Powell embellishes and falls down underneath the basket after he came in to knock the ball away from Brooks.
Someone got a tee. I don't know if it's Dylan Brooks or not. We'll see.
If it is, that's going to be his league-leading 14th of the season.
The tee on him. Called the tee on him for a little push afterwards. But here's the thing, and again, there was a lot of contact on the play. The official wasn't in the play to make the call. He was behind the play, never saw it. There's a lot of contact.
Where was the technical?
For the push.
So Dylan was grabbed by Norman Powell, who knocked the ball out of bounds. He made a nice defensive play, and they didn't call the foul on Powell. Yep. Dylan Brooks was frustrated and gave Powell a shove, and that's where the technical was called.
Yep.
So that is his 14th of the season, 2 more, and he is suspended for a game.
Rudy Gobert has already been suspended a game for flagrant fouls.
It's 7 is the mark, I think, is it, for flagrants? It's 16 for technicals.
Yeah.
And Dylan has 14. I think the next highest is
Wow, there's
7 or 8.
We get to see the replay again and again. The official was out of position.
So 83-79 after the free throw was made by Norman Powell. Devin Booker, a step-back jumper on the right baseline is off. Rebound tipped up, no, by Goodwin. Another effort by Oso, no good. And the rebound out of bounds to the Heat. 3:31 to play in the third, 83-79. Miami lobbing ahead. Pelle Larsson beats everyone down the floor. Up fake, gets a flyby from Brooks, and he lays it in. So Larsson with his first points of the night in transition, and the Suns go up or down 6. Now Brooks the other way. He'll lay it up and in. Fights up a shot over Jaquez through contact, and Dillon finishes 85-81. Now Jaquez the other way. He gets a shot up and in over Oso Ighodaro, and back and forth we go. Miami back up 6, 87-81. Brooks faking a 3 on the right wing against Ware. Takes him to the right elbow. Jumper up and in for Dillon Brooks. Give him 23 to lead all scorers. 87-83 Miami. 2:50 left in the third. Jaquez gives to Powell on the left wing. He drives on Brooks, gets past him, throws right corner Ware, out to a wide open Hero for 3. He missed it from the right wing, and Goodwin collects it off the glass. Booker brings it up the right wing with the Suns down by 4. Stops at the free throw line, gives it back out to Goodwin, and they play catch. 15 on the shot clock as Booker holds against Kel'el Ware. Gives him a jab step, throws to Goodwin. Left corner, it's Allen, another 3. No, that's short, but it's batted out to Booker. He hesitates, then gets to the free throw line and feeds Brooks. A step back 3 on the right wing is short. Goodwin has the offensive rebound on the baseline as he toes the line and gets it out to Brooks. A third opportunity for the Suns on this possession. Booker driving into the lane, fading from the dotted line. He gets it to go as he falls to his backside. Devin Booker with 22 on the night, and the Suns are within 2, 87-85. Just under 2 minutes to play in the third. Fighting all the way back from down 20 to start this quarter as Jaquez misses a jumper in the lane. Booker comes up with a flat-footed rebound and brings it into the forecourt with a left-hand dribble. His bounce pass stolen by Powell. He's looking for Oso Ighodaro.
Should have thrown that one over the top, not through the hands.
Powell steps into a 3 and buries it on the right side over Grayson Allen. So that's a huge turn of events there as the Suns had it in transition. Instead, it's a steal for Powell and a 3. He's got 20. And the lead is 5 for Miami, 90-85 with under 90 seconds left here in the third. Brooks crossing over in front of Jaime Jaquez Jr. Takes him in the lane. Running right-hander, short. And he falls down again through contact, no whistle. Hero lobbing the other end for Larsson. He gets it blocked by Booker. Both guys hit the deck and are underneath the basket in pain. On the other end, a lob to Brooks. He'll lay it up and in, and the Suns are within 3. Devin Booker still slow getting up as now he's got a visible limp as he's trying to walk it off. Under a minute to go, we get a whistle and a foul called on Grayson Allen, and Booker's going to limp off the floor.
That is not good. Devin's going straight to the locker room. That's definitely not good.
It is not at all, as he has a heavy limp heading into the tunnel to our left with 55 seconds left to go. Here in the third quarter, Suns have been fighting so hard to get back even. They still haven't gotten there, but they're down 3 with 50 seconds as Jaquez dribbles against Goodwin. He bounces to a cutting Hero. His floater in the lane, in and out, no good. Gillespie the rebound. Here come the Suns. Down by 3 with the ball. 40 seconds left in the third. Gillespie crosses over on Jaquez, takes him in the lane, fades and hits from 10 feet away, and the Suns are within 1. 90-89 with 35 seconds left. Here's Drew Smith spinning into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. He drives on Gillespie and bounces to Hero near midcourt. Goodwin defending Tyler Hero with 25 seconds to go. There's 10 on the shot clock. Hero crossing over on the far side. Penetrates. Throws it out of bounds. It's deflected off of Oso, and Tyler Hero gets in the face of the official, yells right in his face and slaps his hands. Jordan Goodwin asking why is that not a technical, but it is not. Instead, it's going to be Miami Heat basketball with 5 seconds to shoot. Smith inbounds to a cutting Jaquez, and he's bailed out with a foul. Goodwin's going to get called for the foul, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. will get to the free throw line with 17.3 seconds left here in the third quarter, and certainly some concern for Devin Booker, who trying to make a defensive play, hit the basket stanchion. I still haven't seen a replay. Here we go.
I don't know if they're going to. Oh,
he went for a blocked shot and came down awkwardly.
Came down on someone's foot.
And here is another substitution as the Suns bring Royce O'Neal back on the floor. And Jaquez has one more free throw to try to give the Heat a 3-point lead. Suns should have the last possession. We'll see. They need a box out here. Free throw up and in. Didn't matter. 92-89. Jaime Jaquez Jr. with 14 off the bench for the Heat. And they lead it by 3, but they were up by 20 in the first minute of this quarter. Suns with a furious comeback here. Tyler Gillespie dribbling in between the circles. Down to 6 seconds left in the quarter. Gives it to Grayson Allen. Step back 3 on the left wing. Is up and short. Oso has it. Puts it up and in. But it came after the buzzer. And it will not count. They're going to look at it to see if Oso got the shot off before the buzzer sounded and the light went off on the board.
No, what they're looking at, there was a foul on the rebound. So the foul...
Oso was being hooked by Khalil Ware.
So the official made the call. The bucket's not going to count, but the foul is. Because it was on the rebound that...
Prior to the game clock expiring.
And so that would send Oso to the free throw line for 2 shots. With the Suns down 1, 92-91. Actually, they put the bucket on the board. They're going to take that off. It's 92-89.
Yeah, it's on the rebound that it gets fouled. So like you said, it'll be shots, but he didn't get the shot off, so that won't count.
And they're taking a look to see whether it's officially over here in the third quarter or if we're going to have free throws taken.
No, there's definitely free throws. The foul occurred before and the bucket didn't.
So that's
one on the game clock. Therefore, we'll shoot the free throw and play off of it.
So it's going to be Oso Ighodaro to shoot the free throws. And the way that that was worded by Ed Malloy is that the shot counts. Which is odd, because as you said, it didn't look like the shot was released by Oso before the buzzer.
They're giving them, that's what they...
According to Ed Malloy, they're counting the shot, and this is a chance for the Suns to tie the game. With 1/10 of a second left, Oso Ighodaro is going to go to the free throw line.
I was wrong.
For the first time tonight. He just got his first points of the night with that bucket. And now Oso can tie this thing up. He gets the ball. Couple dribbles. Desert Vista product puts it up and in. We're tied at 92. 1/10 of a second for the Heat. They don't have enough time to catch and shoot, so it won't even count if Jaquez makes the full court shot, and he doesn't. And after 3 quarters of play here in Miami, we are all tied up 92 apiece. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action from Kaseya Center coming up next.
Give up bread to reach your health goals?
Mistake, and now it's all bad. You could put the blame on me, but baby, can we run it back? You've been running through my mind, and you're still in my dream. Baby girl, life without you just ain't as good as it seems. But if you meet me down the road, would you stay or would you go? Cause there's one thing that we know, people change and roses grow. Take my hand, take these roses. No, I'll never leave you lonely. Have my heart, you can hold it like those flowers. I'll keep growing. Put me down in the water. Tell that preacher where he got one. Girl, you are my salvation. I'd do anything to have you. If you meet me down the road.
Right now, even at 92 with Devin Booker in the back, getting looked at after coming down hard on his left ankle or left foot. And now it's Grayson Allen taking a drive into the paint. He misses the runner, and Miami comes up with it. Jaquez the other way, drives into the chest of Gillespie. They were going to Ware for three, and he hit it again. He makes it look so easy. Khalil Ware from downtown. 8 points on the night for Ware, former Indiana Hoosier star. And it's 95-92. Heat on top by three as Grayson Allen all alone for three on the left wing. He hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Grayson's made 5 of them on 10 tries and has 19 off the bench. Suns back even at 95 apiece. 50 seconds into the fourth. Drew Smith dribbling against Gillespie. Takes him to the right block. Fades and hits. A little leaning floater actually for Smith. And he puts the Heat back up to 97-95. First points of the night for Smith. Gillespie taking Smith to the left block. Finds Goodwin all alone for three in the left corner. No good. Oso on the offensive glass. Backs it out to Grayson Allen. He penetrates, hangs, and gives to Gillespie, but an offensive foul whistled on Grayson Allen, who ran over Drew Smith, just waiting for him in the lane.
Grayson seems to be hurt as well. They're challenging it.
They are. Gordon Ott's going to use that challenge.
He may have been in the restricted area. Nope,
it looked like he got out there, but he still may have been moving.
Yeah, he was moving.
Right as Grayson Allen made contact with him, as Ed Malloy is going to come over.
Timeout to challenge the foul call.
And there you go. Timeout to challenge. 10:43 left to go. It's the Heat 97, the Suns 95.
Suns fans, join FanDuel today. You'll get started with 3.
That's obviously where The Suns' minds are as now Gillespie's going to inbound near side, gets it into Oso. Suns down by 2, 97-95, 10:40 to play after they trailed by 20 here tonight. They fought their way back into a ball game. Grayson Allen driving on the right side, backs it out to Dunn and gets it. 1 second to shoot. He's going to shoot a deep three, and it just grazes the net before going out of bounds.
You have to be aware. Everybody's got to be aware of time and score after a situation like that.
So now the Heat will get it with Jaquez, Smith, Hero, Ware, and Larson, the 5 in red on the floor for Eric Spoelstra. Drew Smith fires to Jaquez on the near side. He's got Ryan Dunn defending him. Drives into the left elbow, then takes him to the dotted line to his right. He's going to fade and hit. A little floater with the right hand. Jaime Jaquez Jr. puts the Heat up by 4, 99-95 with just over 10 minutes to play. Goodwin gets a screen from Oso and works his way to the left side and finds Gillespie now between the circles. He drives on Drew Smith to the free throw line, backs him down, then throws to Goodwin. Right side 3 on the way. No. Rebound taken by Ware. And here comes Jaquez hustling into the forecourt, finds Larson up the right wing. They work it to Ware. Another 3 from the left side is an air ball this time and sails out of bounds. Khalil Ware had hit his first 2 tries from deep, but that one a little off.
Yeah, that time he had a defender in front of him, even though he was a smaller player. Still a little bit of a defensive presence on the play.
Royce O'Neal back on the floor for the Suns with Gillespie, Allen, Iguodaro, and Dunn. And now here comes Devin Booker going to the scorer's table, and those who haven't seen him yet returning from the locker room will probably get the same type of relief feeling that we had when we noticed him coming out of the tunnel. Here's Grayson Allen inbounding to Colin Gillespie, and he gets it back. He'll bring it across the timeline from left to right. Suns down by 4 with 9:40 to go. Allen swings to Gillespie on the left wing, and now he comes to set a screen for him. Colin goes to the top of the arc, lob down low. It's O'Neal. He gives the right corner, Dunn for 3. Yes, sir! Ryan Dunn knocks it down from beyond the arc, and the Suns are within 1, 99-98 with 9:20 to go. Here's Hero penetrating, hanging, gets it blocked and knocked loose by Royce O'Neal, who gets the steal. Underhands it to Gillespie for 3 on the right wing, and he hits. Colin Gillespie gives the Suns their first lead of the night, 101-99 with 9:11 to play. Timeout Eric Spoelstra, who's watched his team go from up 20 to down 2 in a matter of 12 minutes on the clock. 9:11 left to play. It's the Suns 101, the Heat 99, and we're back after these messages.
Suns Up Suns fan.
The locker room giving the Suns a scare, but he's on the floor with Oso and Ryan Dunn as well. Here's Larson into the forecourt. He gets Iguodaro switched on him and finds Hero between the circles. Now Jaquez dribbles against Royce O'Neal, down to 9 on the shot clock. Jaquez crossing over, gets to the free throw line, gives O'Neal a shove. Fadeaway jumper, no, with the right hand, and the rebound goes to Gillespie. Suns with the ball and a 2-point lead. 8:45 to go as Gillespie gets it against Drew Smith. Penetrates with a right-hand dribble, goes behind his back, stops, turns, gives it to Iguodaro at the top of the key and gets it back. Gillespie's going to shoot the 3 and hit that 3 straight away. Suns go up by 5. Back-to-back trifectas from Colin Gillespie. He's got 13 on the night. 8:25 left to go. It's 104-99. Phoenix on top after Miami was in control all night. Larson's going to lob to a cutting Ware. He'll throw it down and give the Heat their first bucket in a couple minutes.
Yeah, the Suns are, like we said, they're getting it done on both ends of the court right now. Execution, and they've turned Miami into a one-on-one isolation team.
There's Colin Gillespie hunting another 3. He missed that one short, but Oso grabs the offensive board. He's on his backside and finds Royce O'Neal. Out to Gillespie. He throws cross-court to Dunn. They work it quickly on the perimeter. Now O'Neal on the drive. He'll put it up and in with a running left-hander. Royce O'Neal, little double-pump layup, and the Suns go up by 5 again. 106-101. Royce with 5 on the night. 7:40 to play. Here's Larson penetrating on the right baseline. He gives a shove to Booker, who then shoves him back. Ed Malloy calls the foul, and now Jaime Jaquez Jr. gets in the face of Devin Booker. And now Jason Goldenberg comes over. Ed Malloy is clearing Jaquez out of the way, and then he's going to come over and talk with his fellow officials, and we'll see how this is all sorted out, as there was just pushing and shoving.
Yeah, well, on the drive, Devin fouled Pella, and then he gives Devin a shove, so Devin shoves him back. And that what got the original one, and then Jaime Jaquez Jr. jumped in there for some reason.
Well, they've been shoving each other throughout the night. I've seen Pella Larson give Booker a few of those and gotten away with it, and this time Booker was having none of it and gave him a shove back, and then he gets table before he gets on the mic.
The prior player is under review for a altercation.
Okay, so that's what we have for now.
Yeah.
Under review for an altercation. And we're going to see the replay again. Booker gave a shove to Larson as he put it on the deck. Then Larson shoved Booker back, and then Booker shoved Larson, and then Jaquez got involved. And that's where the Heat might get a technical here as well. Booker's probably going to get one, if I had to guess.
Well, if they go back, you know, and look at Pella Larson, those two might wipe out, and then Jaime could be the difference.
That's true, too. And that's what they're going to look at right now at center court. 7:37 left to play. Phoenix 106, Miami 101. And we're awaiting a ruling on an altercation between Devin Booker and former Arizona Wildcat Pella Larson. And then Jaime Jaquez Jr. jumping in the fray at the end. So he's also involved. Booker eagerly anticipating as he looks up at the replay on the big screen here, center court, which is a unique screen, isn't it, TK? It's more than a screen, it's screens. They've got it broken up into 4 big screens.
And they got 4 screens on the inside for the fans sitting in the lower bowl.
They have those if you happen to be really down low. Here's Ed Malloy.
After replay review, there is a technical foul on Booker and a technical foul on Jaquez. Therefore, they are double technical fouls which offset each other, so no free throws will be shot. Play was stopped with a defensive foul on Booker. Therefore, we'll go side out of bounds, Miami ball.
There you go. Thank you, Ed Malloy. It is not going to be free throws for Pella Larson because the foul happened before.
Yeah, and I guess they just disregarded Pella Larson's shove.
He has been getting away with a few of those, and I think Devin Booker is a little frustrated with that, and he showed that frustration with his push, and he's still having some words with the officials as he gets back onto the floor. The Miami Heat will have the basketball, and there'll be 17 on the shot clock. Suns lead it by 5, 106-101. And are we going to get a delay here if the Heat don't get back there and inbound? Now it's Andrew Wiggins going over to Ed Malloy. And he will do the inbounding on the far side of the floor. Wiggins gets it from Malloy, throws it into Bam Adebayo. He dribbles to the top of the arc and keeps coming over to the left side, hand off to Powell. He gets up in the air and feeds it back to Wiggins, who stepped out of bounds before putting it on the deck. And Ed Malloy saw it, so did Ryan Dunn, who was off the Suns bench to indicate it.
Ryan Dunn, Jordan Goodwin, Jalen Green, they were all pointing at it.
Maybe all future officials. You could talk to them about that second career for those guys when they're done. I don't think so either. Here's Colin Gillespie into the forecourt, finding Mark Williams at the top of the arc. He takes one dribble and then hands it to Booker, who's being hounded by Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins all over Booker, knocks it loose, and it's a steal for Adebayo. Now Larson into the forecourt. He holds, bounces it to Bam. He's open for three on the left wing, and he missed it. Booker grabs the rebound, and we get a foul as Larson flies to the deck. John Conley rotating his finger in the air, saying that he wants to take a look at this for a potential flagrant act. Let's see if that's the case, as now, again, the officials are talking it over. And Ed Malloy's going to have to tell everybody what happened. It's just going to be side out.
Wow, Ed Malloy, wow. Ed Malloy took control of that situation because the official clearly gave
Pella Larson
flopped.
He totally did flop right there.
There was contact.
Shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Both guys did it, and it was as if Larson did it on purpose so he could try to draw the foul on Booker. And that could be that EuroLeague inside Pella Larson, as of course he does have that. He played in the under-18 EuroLeague action before he came to Arizona, a native of Sweden.
Manu Ginobili should not be in the Hall of Fame just for bringing that
the flop
over to the NBA.
7:03 to play. Suns by 5. Heat with the ball. And it's Jaquez Jr. in between the rings. He gives to Powell on the right side, guarded by Dylan Brooks. Down to 7 on the timer. Powell crosses over, drives to the lane, floats it up and in. He beat Mark Williams to the rim. And the Suns lead is cut to 3, 106-103. Norman Powell has 22 to lead the Heat. Here's Colin Gillespie, dribbling left side. Up fake on Bam and gives to Booker, right wing. He gets a screen from O'Neal, instead throws down low. Williams has Powell on him, who just grabs him as Williams turns into the lane. Powell all over him, and a foul is called. Mark Williams is asking for something more than just a common foul.
Yeah, that great look by Devin Booker. They got the switches, and Norm Powell was locked behind Mark Williams. Devin got the ball to him and forced the foul.
Fourth personal on Powell. And it's going to be Royce O'Neal ready to inbound it. But first, Grayson Allen's going to replace Colin Gillespie on the floor. Allen's hit 5 threes tonight. He has 19 off the bench. Gillespie's gotten hot here late and has made 3 of 7 from deep. Royce O'Neal inbounds to Williams. He gets it knocked loose and stolen by Bam Adebayo. He's loose in the forecourt. He'll jam it and bring the Heat within 1. Jordan Ott will stop it with a timeout. 6:29 left to go as the Heat celebrate. Back within a point, 106-105. We'll take a break and come back after these messages. 5. And Grayson Allen brings it up the floor from left to right as we're back live action as Booker throws it back to Allen on the logo center court. 10 on the shot clock. Booker standing at the top of the key, sets a screen. Allen to his right, hesitates, then shoots a 3 over Adebayo. It's short and rebounded by Andrew Wiggins. Comes Jaquez back to Wiggins into the forecourt, midway point of the fourth quarter. 106-105 Suns, and now we get a foul called on the Suns. Grayson Allen, and he's not happy with it as he gives John Conley a piece of his mind. Third foul on Allen, and that is the third team foul on the Suns here in the fourth. 5:58 left to go. Andrew Wiggins is going to inbound on the near side. He's got Larson, Jaquez, Adebayo, and Powell on the floor with him. Jaquez gives to Powell. He brings it back near midcourt. Backs up against Dylan Brooks and now gets a screen from Adebayo. Crosses over to the right wing. Takes Mark Williams to the baseline on a switch. Into the lane. He bounces to Wiggins' left corner and gets it back. Fakes the 3. Now takes it on the left side. No good. Booker the rebound in the paint. And the Suns with the ball in a 1-point lead. 5:35 remaining. Booker into the forecourt. Hesitates against Wiggins. Drives him to the left elbow. Fadeaway jumper. Got it to go. Devin Booker rattles it home. He's got 24 on the night. Suns back up 3. 108-105 with 5:25 left. Jaquez has it at the top of the arc. Swing to Larson and get it back. Now right wing it goes to Wiggins. He penetrates on Booker. Runs one up. No. Rebound put back in on a slam by Bam Adebayo. 18 points on the night for Bam. 1-point game. 108-107 Phoenix. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left. Brooks hesitates against Powell. Takes him to the rim and draws the foul before he gets the runner to go off the window and in. They wave off the basket and say foul on Norm Powell.
Yeah, definitely. Dylan had him down that low post to give him a little bit of a hesitation rocker move, and Norm Powell just reached out and grabbed him to slow him down.
It's that little shoulder shimmy he loves so much, that rocking
little
hesitation move. Yeah. And Powell, by the way, just picked up his 5th foul. So that's something to keep an eye on as Booker gets the inbounds pass in between the circles, dribbles to his left. 10 on the shot clock, throws to Allen over on the right wing. He drives on Tyler Hero, feeds Royce O'Neal for 3, and that's good for Royce O'Neal. The high arcer falls straight through the net, and the Suns go back up 4, 111-107, 8 points on the night for Royce. Here's Jaquez feeding Larson, left side Hero. He almost lost it, then gets it over to Larson between the rings. He penetrates past Brooks, dumps it down low to Adebayo, who spins, gets it blocked by Brooks, and then a foul is called by Ed Malloy, and it's going to go on the Suns.
It actually wasn't Ed Malloy.
No, it's John Conley again.
John Conley on the side.
Team foul number 4 on the Suns. And Brooks just slapped the ball away from Bam. Did he get the foul, or was it on those Williams that got his second? Dylan Brooks couldn't believe it, but the foul wasn't on him. Thankfully, that would have been 5 on him. Instead, it is a second personal on Mark Williams. Bam Adebayo to the line, where he is 2 for 2 tonight. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists for Bam, and he misses the first free throw. So.
And here's the tough part of being an official. You let the game go so much, the physicality, then you make a call. The players are like, what are you talking about?
They didn't call that the whole first half.
Yeah. And so that's the tough part that they put themselves in.
And a player really just, and you've mentioned this so much over the years, a player usually just wants consistent calls. They want to know what to expect and how to adjust accordingly. And Bam makes the second free throw. It's a 3-point Suns lead, 111-108 as Royce O'Neal gives an up fake, steps to his right, shoots another 3. That one's off the mark. Andrew Wiggins the rebound for the Heat. Here comes Bam, hustling into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. Stops at the right elbow, backs it out. Wiggins for 3, no. Mark Williams up high for the board, got it knocked out of bounds, and they say it's off Williams, and it'll be Heat ball. He's pleading right now with Jason Goldenberg, saying that got knocked out of bounds by Bam.
Yeah, he went after it with one hand. That's why you want to go after it with 2. Really secure it.
14 on the timer now for Miami. Wiggins inbounding under the hoop to the left. Gets it to Adebayo, who hands it off to Hero. He steps to the free throw line with Allen on his hip. Gives an up fake. Back to Bam. Penetrates. Gets it knocked loose by Grayson, but he gets it back. Jab step move in the lane. Out to Jaquez for 3. No good. Royce O'Neal the rebound, and the Suns have it with a 3-point lead and under 4 minutes to go. Here's Grayson Allen. Thought about a deep 3, but hesitated and then didn't shoot it. Gave it up to Booker near midcourt, and then Grayson sets a screen. Booker hesitates. fakes, then dribbles with his left on the logo center court. 6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass Allen. He penetrates past Larson. Goes strong. Hangs and hits. The whistle blows. The basket goes. It's the deuce and the damage for Grayson Allen.
Yeah, Grayson did a great job. He attacked the guy converging back to him because they were shading Devin Booker. Pella Larson was shading Booker. So as he passed it back to Grayson Allen, Grayson just attacked him, and he was by him in one step.
Second foul on Bam Adebayo, and now it's a chance at a three-point play for Allen, who's got 21 off the bench, 8 of 16 from the floor, and that was an excellent attack of the rim.
Short.
Free throw is short, but he got the roll. Bounced on the rim twice, hit the board, and fell through. 22 for Grayson. 114 to 108. Suns by 6 with 3.5 minutes left. They were down 20 at the start of the third. Here's Bam Adebayo for 3 in the left corner. He got it. Bam's now 3 of 5 from deep. Give him 24 to lead the Heat. And it's 114 to 110. Suns on top. They call that a long 2, huh? No, his foot was on the line. So it's a 4-point Suns lead, 3:05 to go. Allen around a screen from Booker. Gives it to him on the left wing. Booker fakes the 3, penetrates, then gives it back to Grayson. He puts it on the deck, spins on Hero, gets to the dotted line, pivots, leans, floats it up, too strong. Rebound taken by Adebayo. 2:50 to play. Here's Hero almost running into Booker on the right wing. Now throws it back to Jaquez on the logo. Left wing Adebayo driving on Williams. Gives to Jaquez, who fakes the 3. He gets in the lane and feeds Larson out to Hero, who thought about the 3, didn't take it. Now he will and miss it. Rebound Jaquez underneath. Another chance for the Heat. He pivots, goes baseline into the lane, got away with an extra step, and feeds Bam for 3, and that's good. Bam Adebayo makes it a 1-point game. 114 to 113, and the second chance opportunity hurts the Suns as it helps the Heat. 26 for Bam to lead all scores. 2:13 left to play. Suns by 1 with the ball. Devin Booker holding in between the rings. He's dribbling against Tyler Hero. 8 seconds to shoot. Booker between his legs. Goes to his left. Gets into the lane. Dumped to Williams underneath, and he walked with it. Just a hesitation from Mark Williams going up with it under the basket, and it turns it back over to the Heat.
Yeah, he just caught it too low, caught it underneath the basket, so had to try to navigate out from underneath there.
So here comes Miami with a chance to retake the lead. We've only had 1 lead change tonight. We've had 6 ties, and Miami again led nearly the entire game until the Suns were able to take their first lead here in the fourth. Here's Bam Adebayo for 3 on the left wing. He got it again. He's hit 4 of 6 from deep, has 29, and he puts the Heat back up on top by 2. 116 to 114 with 1:45 to play. Brooks bringing it up the right wing, dribbling against Hero, takes him to the baseline. Now a double team comes. He bounces out of it to O'Neal. Booker holding on the logo center court, gets a screen from Grayson Allen. Drives Norm Powell to his left. 6 on the shot clock as Booker turns, gets into the paint, stops in the lane, dump to Williams. He goes strong this time. Can't get the jam, but he drew the foul, and Mark Williams frustratingly slams the ball to the ground as he's heading to the free throw line with a chance to tie the game up.
Booker's winded, sore, hurting a little bit. Does a nice job, gets into that lane and makes a nice play for Mark Williams.
Mark's been making plays all night. 14 points, 11 rebounds. He's got a steal, and he hits the first free throw. That's his first attempt from the line tonight. Been shooting nearly 80% this season. Fourth-year pro from Duke with a chance to tie the game up with 1:26 to play. And the Suns just a furious comeback after getting down 20 at the start of the third. Then they've been up as much as 6. And right now, we're tied. 116 apiece. Mark Williams, 2 big free throws. He's got 16 points on the night. And now he gets back on defense as Jaquez crosses the timeline with a right-hand dribble. Grayson Allen defending him on the far side. Jaquez drives him to the right block, spins into the paint, gives to a cutting Powell. His jumper up and in. Norman Powell, 24 for the Heat. And they're back up 2, 118 to 116. Devin Booker lets the ball roll and then picks it up near midcourt with 1:10 remaining. Booker on a left-hand dribble. Round the screen from Allen. He's going to try the 3. Missed it off the back iron. Tipped up, no. Put back up again and in.
Yeah,
Mark Williams.
That's a smart play. Bam Adebayo on the perimeter guarding players with Mark Williams underneath. And he does what he does best and clean up the mess.
Again, we're tied at 118. 50 seconds to go. Hawkins feeds Powell for three, left corner. He got it.
A barrage of threes.
And that one had Dylan Brooks right in his face, closing out in a hurry. Powell knocks it down to put the Heat up three. Timeout Suns, 48 seconds left. It's 121, 118 Miami on top. And we're back after this.
The NBA season is in full swing.
Situationship.
I'm at the my spot. It take blood, it take sweat, it take time. I won't stop. I'm in mode. I'm on go. I'm gon' die for my spot. I won't move. I won't shake. I won't drop for my spot. Been too long, been too strong. I won't bend, I won't break for my spot. Your hands in the air for this. Hands in the air for this. Hands in the air for this. Hands in the. You should have your hands in the air for this. Hands in the air for this. Hands in the hands in the hands in the air. I ain't none at all. Wanted 10 cribs, wanted 4 cars, wanted more ice, wanted more grills. Set it in stone, told myself life better damn gear. Before I get ghosts and it get real. When the best said, bet it on slim, manifest twice. I had nothing left, ain't do nothing right, but when all in, loaded up dice, know I'm gon' win, work it out later. When the odds lean, back in my favor, ain't no taking back wages, pay it up full with a paper. Running, 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 running after that, running after that, running, running, running after that. What a come is it? Running, running, running after that. What a come is it? Running, running, running after that. I'm at the my spot. It take blood, it take sweat, it take time. I won't stop. I'm in mode. I'm on go. I'm gon' die for my spot. I won't move. I won't shake. I won't drop for my
Brooks commits an unnecessary act against Wiggins. Therefore, it's a flagrant foul, penalty 1. Wiggins will shoot 2 free throws, and Miami will retain the ball side out of bounds front court.
There you go. That's not good news for the Suns.
Not at all. That would make it a 2-possession game and the ball to Miami.
Exactly. So the hope is he misses a couple here, and then you got to still get a stop or a steal, or then you got to foul
again.
Send him back to the line
if you don't get the steal.
Suns come back out with Iguodala, O'Neal, Goodwin, Dunn, and Booker on the floor in white. And Miami countering with Adebayo, Jaquez, Powell, Wiggins, and Hero. And it's going to be Andrew Wiggins at the free throw line, where tonight he has yet to take one. He missed all 5 of his threes. He's 2 for 11 from the floor. So if you wanted a guy to miss a couple shots, this might be the dude to pick. And his first free throw is good. He said, "Shut up, John."
Nice try, John.
122 to 118. And Wiggins, another occasional member of Team Canada, like Dylan Brooks for the Suns, puts the second free throw up and hits that, and it's a 5-point Heat lead, 123 to 118 with 11 and a half seconds left. Miami will have the basketball now, and we'll see the Suns trying to get it back and give themselves a chance to somehow pull off something miraculous here. Inbounds pass goes to Tyler Hero, and he's fouled by Ryan Dunn in the backcourt. 10 seconds left. And it'll be Tyler Hero to the free throw line as Dunn picks up his second foul. But I think, this is another one of those games, and I'm pretty sure that Suns fans and the Suns organization have moved past the whole moral victory situation at this point of the season. We're nearly midway through.
Yeah, there are no moral victories now. It's wins or losses. What did you do? What could have you done better? And I'm still a believer of, especially in this three-point era, give up the layups. There are a couple of plays there where it was Jaime Jaquez going to the lane, and just all he wanted to do was find a double team to kick it out. Just stay with the three-point shooters. Give them the layup. It's only, it's not the crowd doesn't get into it.
Exactly.
You had a 6-point lead. If you take away one of those threes, it's still a 2-possession game.
Tyler Hero makes both free throws. Heat go up 7, and we get a timeout for Jordan Ott. 10 seconds left to play. It's 125-118 Miami, and we're back after this. Grayson Allen, a step-back 3 in the left corner is good, and Allen cuts it to a 4-point game, and now we get a quick whistle.
I mean, make the call. You're standing right there. That's your job. I mean, if this isn't even close, they're checking for a 3-point shot.
He looked well beyond the arc for that shot. And Grayson knocking down his 6-3 on 14 tries.
I mean, if anything, it helps the Sun. You get now Miami's taking the time out to advance the ball.
6.3 seconds left. And the Heat take a timeout. We'll keep it here. 125 to 121. Miami on top. And again, Grayson Allen took a step inside the arc, then stepped to the left.
He's looking right at his feet. He was a step behind the...
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're looking to see did his heel hit the out of bounds line is the question. Do you see that?
Oh, they're going to take it away.
They're going to take that 3 away.
You shouldn't be able to do that.
$25 off the bench, equaling Dylan Brooks' game high for the Suns.
We've seen crazier things happen.
Down 4 with 6 seconds left. They need a steal, and then they need to get points on the board in a hurry. Jaime Jaquez is going to inbound on the Heat offensive end. He goes into the backcourt for Wiggins, who's then fouled by Ryan Dunn with 4.8 seconds left. And Andrew Wiggins is going to go back to the line where he just made 2. 6 points, 6 rebounds on the night for Wiggins.
Suns do not have a timeout, so they'll just have to go, which makes it even more difficult.
Yes, it does. So Miami Heat looking to end a 3-game losing streak with a win here tonight. And after this one, they'll continue their 3-game homestand against the Boston Celtics Thursday night. And then here comes the Oklahoma City Thunder on Saturday night before they start a trip out west that begins at Golden State and will eventually make its way to Phoenix when the Heat visit the Suns on January 25th, and the Suns will have a score to settle that night. 4.8 seconds left, and the Heat have a 5-point lead here. Wiggins with one more free throw, and he shoots and hits that one as well. 127-121. Miami on top. Royce O'Neal to inbound with 4.8 remaining. Gets it to Oso and gets it back. Royce right hands it into the forecourt. He's going to shoot from the logo at the horn. He missed that. And the Suns fall tonight to the Heat, 127-121. They got down double digits early. They were down 20 at the beginning of the third before fighting all the way back to take a 6-point lead. But they end up on the losing side by 6. Again, the final tonight, 127-121. Miami improves to 21-19, 14-6 here at home, and have now won 2 straight against the Suns, who fall to 24-16 on the season, now 10-11 on the road, and their 3-game win streak comes to an end. They'll try to start a new one against the Beasts of the East, the Detroit Pistons, on Thursday night from Little Caesars Arena. We'll have all the action for that one. That's a 5 o'clock